Ladies and gentlemen, this is Prizers TV, and today we are in Imo State to show you some important projects being managed by Governor Uzodinma. And these projects are massive projects, and they are 14 in number. So what we are looking at is our first project to show you today, and this is Assumpta Flyover. What we are looking at is Assumpta Flyover, and this flyover is very massive. So just take a look. This is how the flyover is. It is a double flyover. This flyover is currently the biggest project of Uzodinma, since he came into office in 2020, and the flyover is mind-blowing. So according to the prototype, this is how the prototype is, and when the road is finished, it is going to look exactly like this. But what we are looking at is how it is currently, right? So this is our first project, but there is something I want to comment on. You see this place this guy is working on, because we are going to talk much about what I'm saying now. This place this guy is working on is not a road. It is called sidewalk or walkways. It is a space that is made for pedestrians in any good road. Not in all road, but any good road. Majority of good road have this place called sidewalk or walkways based on the country you live, right? Or you can also call it pedestrian road, but that is the pidgin of English of it. So let's continue. So this is how the Assumpta Bridge looks like today, okay? So, and it continues like that. It is a big work, a very big work. So let's go to the biggest project of Uzodinma, number 2. The biggest work of Uzodinma number 2 is what we are looking at, and the name is Second Government House Chapel. It's like a church, right? But it is beautiful. But this church was not built by Uzodinma, and that is the reason I brought it as the second one, of which we are going to see the reason. Now, it was constructed by Okorocha, but something happened. All of a sudden, the place is collapsing, and almost 80% of the place is now damaged. Therefore, Uzodinma is now is doing the rehabilitation of this government house chapel. Everything destroyed. He is going to spend a lot of money to bring this place back to life. Believe me. And this is one of the biggest work of Uzodinma. It is the project that he has going on right now as I am sitting with you, right? So everything is damaged, and people are working there day and night. Therefore, Uzodinma is working. He is working. So let's go to number 3. Now, the third mega project of Uzodinma is what you are looking at, and this place is known as Bolatinubu Drive. Look at it. Bolatinubu Drive by Airport Road. This is a beautiful road. Now, this road, you see, it is an express, right? And if you can remember what I said, that you should remember about sidewalk or walkways. This is a very beautiful road, but does not have walkways. Now, let's continue. It is the same place, and if we continue, it is a very, very beautiful place and a beautiful road. This is an airport road. The only thing that is missing here is walkway, and we are going to see so many roads in Imo State that do not have walkway. Maybe this one has no problem because this is an express, right? So not everywhere in express need walkway or pedestrian walkway. So let's go to number 4, but the road is marvelous with street light and everything. This is a very beautiful road. 2 lanes going and two lanes coming. Therefore, let's go to number 4 because Uzodinma is actually doing his best, especially when it comes to road. Well. The biggest work of Uzodinma number 4 is what we are looking at. This place is known as International Conference Center by Uzodinma, and the place is very big and very huge. It's massive. This is one of the biggest international conference centers I have ever seen in my life. The roof is massive. So let's go and we see the inside how it looks. Now, presently, this is how the place looks, and Uzodinma is taking a walk to view how it is. But there is a problem about this conference center. You see this place you see here is also a conference center, but done by Rocha Sokorocha. If you check very well here, you will see Imo International Conference Center, ICC. Therefore, Imo State currently has 2 conference centers. The one I showed you earlier and this one. So let's go and you see this one very clearly. That is how it is. And today it is at work. The roof is, this is how the roof is. It is green in color. Everywhere is massive. It's massive. I wonder how they are going to finish this conference center because there is no pillar in the middle. So let's see how the work goes. But Uzodinma have works that is giving him sleepless nights, especially this conference center. You know, because he wants to finish it by all means. You know, so he has been on this conference center for over 4 years or 3 years. The first time I talked about this conference center was about 3 years. So, and it is a very, very big project. It's a very big project. And this is the project number 4. So let's go to the project number 5. Because many people thought that Uzodinma is sleeping. No, he's not sleeping. He's working 24/7. I was amazed when I came to Imo State to view projects of Uzodinma. So let's go to number 5. The biggest project of Uzodinma number 5 is what you are seeing. Now, this place is Concord Hotel. This Concord Hotel is under renovation. If you look at it, it is written Concord Hotel. It is a very big hotel, but the hotel needed a retouchment. So Uzodinma is now working there, and the work is going on 24/7. If you think that Uzodinma is not working, you are seeing what is going on in Imo State. I came with 14, and I could have come with 200 because there are too many. When it comes to road rehabilitation, he is rehabilitating every road in Imo State. Believe me, he is working. So, but now we are still talking on the Concord Hotel, and these are the contractors who are managing the renovation of the Concord Hotel. They are known as Raycon, maybe Raycon Construction Company, as it is written here. And I believe they are from Asia, the way they look. So, and they are the one managing the renovation of the Concord Hotel. So this is the inside, and the work is still ongoing over there right now. The picture you are seeing is actually the main look of the Concord Hotel. The furnitures, everything is destroyed, and I believe all these things will be thrown away, and another ones will have to replace it. So let's go to number 6. The number 6 is what you are looking at, and this is a very long road. This is Olu Road in Imo State, and it is a very long road. Now, if you check here about what I said earlier, the sidewalk here is done properly with a street light, right? This is solar light. Everything here is perfect. I would say there is no sidewalk by this side, but it has shoulder. This place you see that is not sidewalk is known as shoulder. So, but generally, this road is beautiful. Now, coming to here, this place is an express. See how the place look? I told you earlier that the road is a very long road. But you can see, even here in the middle of nowhere, it still have street light. There is erosion here. Everything well constructed. The bridge is okay. Everything is good. This is Olu Road. So we continue viewing the place. The place is a beautiful place because this is express. The number 7 is what you are looking at. And you would wonder, what? This is not a new road. Of course, it's not a new road. I know. Calm down. This place is called Chukuma Road. Chukuma Road is one of the worst roads in Imo State when Uzodinma took over. But he promised that this road, he is going to put the road in a good shape. And actually he did. Currently, this is how Chukuma Road is looking. This is what we call transformation. This is what we call transformation. Very nice job. Very beautiful job done by Uzodinma. Chukuma Road has been transformed. You see it? Now, let's talk about something. I told you about sidewalk because we are going to see so many good roads Uzodinma did. Nice road. But the problem is that majority of the roads do not have sidewalk. It does not have walkways. If you live here, you must walk on asphalt where the road passes. Majority of the road being done in southeast especially these days have sidewalk. So Uzodinma is doing very marvelous work, but I don't know for whatever reason he's not focusing on that sidewalks. So 50% of the road constructed by Uzodinma are good road, but with no sidewalk. And with no sidewalk, the work goes fast, but also stay or last shorter. Because the sidewalk also help to hold the asphalt, but is Uzodinma working completely well. He's doing his best, and I am amazed because apart from what I'm showing to you, there are thousands of roads done by Uzodinma that I cannot show everything in one day. I just selected 14 that I could show to you, but street, there are countless. So let's go to number 8. Number 8 is what you are looking at, and this number 8 is known as Nkume Umuowa Olo. This road is one of the best roads I have seen in Imo State. It's one of the best, and I love it. I give it 100% in Imo State. One thing I like Uzodinma about is he does not play with electric, with street light. He does not play with it. Everywhere has a street light. Based on what I'm seeing in Imo State, this one is the best one. Now, but it still have a problem because if you can see, what you are seeing here is not walkway. What you are seeing here is a shoulder. Now, how do I explain it? Walkway is where people walk. Shoulder is where, after the marking of the space of the lanes, right, the remaining 1.5 meter, which is where sometimes you see bicycle or motorcycle running on, is the shoulder. So I would say that this walk is okay based on Imo State, but other places will do walkway for people to walk on. And this is the reason you see this car park on the shoulder. If it is walkway, this car cannot climb walkway because walkway is not on the same level with the shoulder. But the road is clean and beautiful. And I applaud Uzodinma for street light. With the street light, even when this is not walkway, it is still done with the concrete and it still look beautiful. The only thing is that when the road will turn brown, this concrete and the road will become the same color. So it is not walkway yet, but the road is marvelous. It's beautiful. So let's go to our the mega project of Hope Uzodinma number 9. The mega project of Hope Uzodinma number 9 is what you are looking at. And this place is called Douglas Road. It is a very busy place, both market and everything. Now, there was a road here before, but when Hope Uzodinma came into power, he renovated it. And you can see he is proud of it. His picture and image and everything is here, meaning that he did a very nice work. You can see car parked here. This place is a very busy place. But you remember what I told you? No walkway. What it has is road shoulder. If you want to pass here, there is no way for you because a car can use road shoulder, but a car cannot use walkway. Walkway is done for what? For pedestrian. That's why I applaud Uzodinma a lot, but he must do a lot when it comes to walkways and sidewalks. You can call it any of these names. So the walk is good. So if you go to Imo State and think that Uzodinma is not working and everywhere is, no, everywhere is beautiful in Imo State because he's doing a nice job. The only thing is that I can tell you that if it takes you 2 months to do road without walkway, it will take you 5 months to do road with walkway because walkways also takes time and it makes everything solid. You understand? And the road also will last longer. So, but Uzodinma is doing his best. This is one of the best time that Imo State have good road. Although there are still some potholes somewhere there and here, but for what he's doing, he tried to make sure that even without walkways, let he finish everything first. Later on, let's talk about walkways and sidewalk. But let everywhere be beautiful, which is a good idea. So I applaud him. Not every governor tie road and, but his own, I'm not doing anything about walkways. Go and find how you walk on the road. But my work is to make sure that I tie your road, which is good. Okay, so let's go to number 11. This number 11 is called Assumpta Port Harcourt Road. Now, you see this road is a very beautiful road. Look at how it is. Very, very beautiful road. You know what I told you? I told you? Street light. Uzodinma is not joking with the street light. The road is perfect. But remember also, no sidewalk and no walkways. But the road is beautiful. And another thing I want to mention here, you see, This one does not have walkway and does not have sidewalk, but it has curb. So this curb, you see, will make the road to last exactly as if it has walkway or sidewalk, because this curb actually wedge the asphalt from falling off. Now, so let's go and check more and see how it looks now. But this road now is being renamed. It is today called Evan Enwerem Way, right? So it is being renamed. If you go now, it is Evan Enwerem Way. So this is how the place used to look in the past, but Uzodinma came and did nice work, renovated it. The place is now like heaven. So this is how it is. But as you can see, here has a little bit walkway, but the walkway reached here and stopped because there is a work going on. But this side does not have walkways. That is why this guy is walking on the road. But when you street light, you see it, it continues. Perfectly done. Beautiful. Beautiful. And another thing is, what do you call it? Drainage. Uzodinma is one of the best when you talk about drainages. 95% or 90% of his road have good drainages. Not big one, not as big as other ones but at least it has. Street light, drainages, beautiful road, give it to Uzodinma. Another one is quantities, uncountable good road in Imo State today. Where we have complaint is only sidewalk and walkways. And I know he's going to do better on that one. And a state that has good road everywhere, and because of sidewalk, not everywhere has good road. There is potholes everywhere in Nigeria. And Uzodinma managed to tile most of the bad road in Imo State. Applaud him. And they are uncountable. I mean what I'm telling you. Apart from what I'm showing to you, there are millions that I saw, street uncountable, that I cannot show all of them. So he's doing marvelously well, especially when it comes to road, when it comes to tile road. Although every governor also tile road. Okay, but he's doing well. Okay, so let's go to number 12. Well, the number 12 is known as Federal Secretariat Road or Muhammadu Buhari Drive. Formerly, it was called Federal Secretariat Road. This is also one of Uzodinma's best road. Now it is known as Muhammadu Buhari's Drive. Muhammadu Buhari's Drive. The place is amazing. You remember what I told you? Uzodinma does not play with street light. And Muhammadu Buhari Drive is not an exception. 2 roads going, 2 roads coming. This is 4 lanes. Very wide and very big. This is one of the largest roads in Imo State, especially when it comes to the city. You see how it is? Spaces for everybody. But you remember what I said? Walkways and sidewalk. No walkways and no sidewalks. So this is the reason everybody is walking on the road. Because you can't blame them. Where are they going to walk? So this place is actually, the shoulder is also made for cars. People don't supposed to walk here. Also, car can hit you here because there is no curb that protects you from cars. But had it been that it has walkways, there is, the walkway somehow is elevated as the height of this curb that demarcates this plot of land. So no car can hit you here. But apart from this, Uzodinma is one of the best governors when it comes to road rehabilitation and road construction. So let's go to number 13. Well, number 13 is what we are looking at, and this place is second roundabout. by Naze Road. So if you look at it, it is a very beautiful place. You know, tied up completely, street light. But you remember what I told you? Remember. So what I said is, no walkways, but the road tied with street light and everything clean, you know, is good. So look at it. This is by Naze Road. The place is good, but you and the cars have to share the road. And that is the reason you see people flood on the road, because there is no place for them to walk on. Where do you want them to walk? This one is standing on the culvert, and you know, and this is a busy street, right? So, and also, you see, the shoulder here is being occupied by vehicle. Cars come, they park on the shoulder. Where do you want people to walk on? So the people then change from moving from the right position, they go to left position. There are more people walking on the left, which is the center of the road, than where they're supposed to have walked on, which is on the sidewalk or walkways. But there is no sidewalk. What it has is shoulder. So vehicle has occupied the shoulders as their parking spaces. So let's go to the last one. Well, the number 14 is what we are looking at, and it is known as Owerri Mbise Ubo Umahia Road. Now, this road, this is how it used to be. You know, it was completely damaged. So the man we are seeing here is Uzodinma, and there is one man you cannot see there. No, there is no way I can bring him, but no problem. So this is how the road look now. Uzodinma has rehabilitated this road, put it in normal shape, everything well done. Okay, so the road now, they don't have to complain anything, being cleaned up and just as usual. Okay, so this is how the road is, clean road, and that is all. So this is the contractor that I wanted to show you earlier. So I think he's from either Asia or somewhere like that. So this is Uzodinma inspecting the road after it was done, and that is how it is. So you have seen the project of Hope Uzodinma. He actually focused on road construction, which he has a lot of them being renovated, and Imo State now does not have to complain much about road and so on and so forth, because Uzodinma focused on road construction, and he has done a lot in 6 years. Okay, so we will applaud him, because it's not easy. Not every governor construct road, but Uzodinma construct a lot of road from what I have seen. So thank you very much for watching, and note that this is Prizers TV. I do not want to compare anybody to anybody, so because each governors have weak points, and you know, so but from what I see, Uzodinma focus on making sure that he eliminates potholes in Imo State. So based on my findings, there are still potholes, but not as how it used to be when Uzodinma came into power. So thank you very much for watching, and you have been watching Prizers TV. So see you on my next video, because I will be showing you what all these governors are doing, and it is now left for you to compare. So see you next time.